You've been nicknamed, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SEO, the train game. We rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. With features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today we are once again going to be doing another stream on American Truck Simulator, and obviously back again on my Moser wheel. So I literally don't know what we're going to do today. We are basically just going to try and find a decent job for us to do, maybe a couple of jobs, I don't know, and that is basically going to be the plan for today. And hopefully we have some good fun. So hello everyone in the chat, how you guys doing? Hello Reese, hello Ethan, hello the amateur golfer, hello Chicken, hello Fun2, hello Chang, hello Beast1Beats, hello Catty, Kelty, sorry, hello Heather, hello Ryan, hello Rocky, and everyone else in the chat as well. Hello, Imagine, wait. I'm enjoying life 12. I've got the username now. Also, hello Mark and 77 Beanie as well on Twitch. How you guys doing? Hello Jacob, a great Angela, class 720. Who else have we got? Thank you Reese as well for the donation as well. Let me quickly do that before I actually start driving. There we go. Awesome. The donations are back. I don't know, maybe. But yes, I finally got the username. Indeed. This needs to be up here, doesn't it? Wait, why does that feel so bad? Wait, hold on. That should be good. But yes, there we go. Hello, Rocky as well. I don't know if I've already said hello to you. Hello, Bennett as well. And I don't know how you pronounce that name. FLIQXY. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yes, if I go to the gameplay scene, you can see how we are already on the game, ready to basically start driving. The song isn't playing. Why isn't the song playing? It should be playing. Oh, it's because I didn't enable the desktop audio. That's why. Lol. But yes. I don't accept friend requests, by the way, Jacob. 79p won't even get you a Freddo. Very sad. Honestly, we should probably we should probably play Deal or No Deal at some point. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we can do. So let's go to external contract. No, not external contracts. That's the slower one. I don't want to do that. I probably should do some like external contracts though. Right. Why are we all the way over here? I think we're here. I'm not too sure. Right. We got some decent ones. Why is price per distance going? Oh yeah. Let's do price going down. I don't know if we'll see so many like decent ones here. I mean, price per distance would. It would be better. I'm just trying to find some good jobs, though. Honestly, I think I might just sleep, because I don't think any of these jobs are really worth it, to be fair. Let's jump into the cab and do the thing. Like I said before, Reese, it's kind of hard for me to alt-tab to, like, repeat stuff and... And yeah, I think it'll just be fine though. Right, we need to... That's not the right one. We need to try and sleep here. Apparently I can rest here. That works for me. That works for me. Right, is there anything better? Honestly, my setup is so unergonomic right now. Got a Yakima. I mean, some double trailers, which are alright. 47 grand for that. That was 20 hours, giving us 7k more than if we got that one. But we can probably get more price for that one if we do change to a double trailer. I kind of like the idea, though, of taking something like, you know, the Beats Harvester. You know. You're wearing the new matching. If you meant to see, if you meant to say merch, then yeah, awesome. Do oversized load. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, alright. It's not really that. It's not really a lot. I'm streaming.
I know. Have you read my comment?
Well, no.
For Reese, so that he can hear the song, I can play it full volume on my phone into the mic, so that then hopefully you'll be able to hear it as if it was.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go, shall we? Right, let's get going, shall we? You only got 135,000 subs. What is that? Is that one from one of your RoadTube live vids? Jeez. When you're playing SCR again, it will most likely be on Saturday, sorry. Is my break the same as it is on ATS 2? I probably need to check it. You're no longer second on top earning today. Oof. The thing is, Reese, though, is that I can't always, you know, get set up, and like do the things, you know, like. Sometimes, you know, when I do, you know, start streaming, I'm not always set up so that people can hear the donations. I only really enable the game sound when I'm actually on the gameplay scene. Honestly, the thing is about my setup now is that I know my wheel is so big, you know, I chose this wheel, you know, that's the point of it, but the thing is, though, is that I think I might have under-anticipated, like, how big that's going to look compared to my screen size, because honestly, I can barely see half of my screen now. The thing is with me is that I think I'm upgrading my setup too quickly, and that I'm not really upgrading the things around me, and the thing is that quite simply I just don't have the space for it. You know, I'm still in my childhood bedroom that, you know, I've had since I was born, and the thing is that I've just quickly outgrown it. Watching a funny vid on YouTube? Awesome. It's not technical glitches. At that point in the stream, I just hadn't enabled the desktop audio. Because, you know, I was doing my intro to the stream, you know, I wasn't actually doing the actual stream itself by then, so... You know, I wasn't really expecting, you know, sort of like an early donation. So, you know, it's just that I didn't really have it set up ready to, you know, for people to hear the donation. Oh gosh. I need to be looking at the road. We're pulling RoadTube Live 2 right now. Awesome. Oh, I'm turning off there. I think I need to change my brake over. Because it only activates when I, you know, it feels like it's only activating when I'm hitting the low cell. I think I might turn off the, I might turn off the automatic headlights. It does mean there's going to be a nighttime drive, which I don't know if I like the idea of that. You're excited for the British Railways April Fool's update. The thing is that I don't know when they're going to revert the update, so I don't know if we're going to have time to check it out on tomorrow's British Railway stream. I've heard that WCR are definitely not doing an April Fool's update this year. I don't know if SCR are doing anything. Unless they're just going to do LD app results and just do joking ones because it's April Fool's Day. I don't know. The SCR April Fool's update is going to be that the SCR will be closed. Yeah, of course it will. Of course it will. Thing is, though, is that I don't know why, like, it's fun, yeah, but the thing is like, is that, like, why do people hype over it? Do you know what I mean? There was a really one that my taxi person did. We got to school and they were like, "Oh, it looks like school shut today." Obviously, it was April the 1st, and there was a glimpse that all of us, we thought that he was, actually being truthful, and then we realised it's April Fool's Day, and we're just like, we're all just like, "That's mean." That's mean. Right, stop there then, pal. I was actually, wanting you to go first. You don't do April Fool's jokes? Yeah, that's fine. I know they're not everyone's, cup of tea, are they? Wait, we can actually change this. It's not really a green trailer. Is BR doing anything? I don't know. All I know is that WCR are not doing anything. I don't know when we were talking to the developer of SCR on my 10-hour SCR stream, if they are going to be doing anything, I think it was maybe hinting that there is going to be something. But I don't know about British Railways. They probably have published something though on their socials about something. You just got 100 million subs on RoadTube Live 2. Wow. Right, let me see if I can make my break better. There's like a specific thing that I need. Is it normal? Yeah, it's normal. There we go. That's better. See, it was taking a while to detect it, but that should be good. And then I think I need to remove the dead zone as well, because I think I have some dead zone on that. Yeah, let's take the let's put all of the dead zones to 0. Yeah, that's good. I think there's some dead zone on the pedal itself. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Why is there no beacon on this? Right, let me quickly change the key. No, it's not that. Is it the interface? I think it's the interface. It's not the oh, yeah, it's gameplay. Of course it's going to be gameplay. I want to turn off automatic headlights and automatic high beams because I want to control them myself, because it's easier doing it that way. Right, there we go. You have to go now. That is fine. Hello, Zora, by the way. Trucking's going well. Trying to truck when I can't see half my screen because my wheel is so big. Very realistic. This is coming from a real trucker. When I was using this wheel, it has kind of sort of like striked up my passion again to, you know, for trucking, and I was honestly considering looking up trucking jobs. But I don't know. I'm echoing? I shouldn't be echoing. Oh, just your back hurts a bunch. Well, that's if you have the incorrect posture, basically. But yeah, it has kind of like reignited my passion, basically, for trucking. And if I could, I would probably, you know, want to see if I could become a trucker. Because, you know, what's not to say? I mean, I can do it, you know, for a few years. If I don't decide, you know, if I decide that I don't like it, then I could probably, you know, look for another job. I mean, the thing is, though, is that for doing something like that, it will, you know, you would sort of do it voluntary to start off with. And that's what I kind of like about volunteering. You know, you can try a job before you actually look for employment in that area. Thing is, though, is that I've only got a provisional license at the moment because COVID decided to mess that up. You got rear-ended 2 weeks ago. The car was totaled. He was fine. He had a brand new BMW. Quite sure it was a 2026. How is it 2026 when it's not even 2026? You need 250 billion for the third channel. Wow. I wanted to play it today, but I had to edit XRS highlights. I was going to try and play a bit of it this afternoon, but the thing is, you know, actually for, funnily enough, for a video, but, yeah. I first went on a walk, which was actually pretty nice. And then, yeah, I had to do some other ones. COVID SCR live streams were amazing. I remember trucking streams back in, like, 2020. I was literally, you know... I remember one specific stream where we were watching Boris's briefing live as we were streaming, and I think it was one where he told us that we were going, you know, that we were going into a lockdown. And I was like, let's go! Because at that point, we kind of needed it. Yeah, I have. One I sent some of it on the XRS channel about that has to have a special livery for Japan. Your tongue is stuck to an ice lolly. Oh, gosh. My question is, though, why are you having ice creams at this time of year? Actually, I say that. It was actually pretty hot when I was going on a walk earlier. In the sun, it was like... It was warm. Like, I'm fairly sure, as we were walking around, I'm pretty sure we saw someone sunbathing. Alright, see you, Zora. Rubble, I think, will come in a white livery. I think they were going to go with a slightly pink design as well, but I think it was like... I think they said it was like oversaturated or something. But that basically means that Red Bull and RB are basically going to be the exact same. Like, David Croft is going to have a really hard time. Like, I remember, you know, David Croft, you know, used to get, you know, Lewis and George mixed up to the extent where they literally had to put a stripe on their halo so you could tell who it was. You know, I think George was blue and Hamilton was purple. You added too much weight, apparently. Oh, that's it then. Yes, because apparently that's what Red Bull needs to sort out. You know, that's what Red Bull needs to sort out. You almost passed out. You had to play rugby. Jeez. I remember one time when we did play rugby at school, but the thing is, because we didn't have mouth guards, we couldn't do full contact. We had to, like, play it down a little bit. I think the teacher, though, was sort of thinking, if all of us did get mouth guards, then we could maybe look at going into, you know, full contact. But the thing is that rugby is so rough. And you have to be literally in, like, the best mindset at all times. Which actually is true. You know. I think that's what, you know, what my stepdad was saying. You know, football, just generic football, is a gentleman's game played by idiots. Obviously not everyone is an idiot. I'm sure, you know, there are obviously a few nice people out there, but you get what I mean. But rugby, it's sort of like, you know, that's an idiot's game played by gentlemen. You know? You don't see people in rugby, you know, although they look, you know, although they look big and tough, inside they're probably, you know, one of the nicest people, you know, nicest person around. I think even Michael McIntyre, you know, did a skit about it. You know, it was like, you know, you see rugby players, they're all, you know, big and tough, and then when they do an interview, they're like really posh. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm having to like look over here just so see my speed and the speed restriction, because that's the thing that I can't see. And that's what I mean. I'm sort of outgrowing the setup a little bit. What I really need to do is just buy a studio, but I don't have the funds for that. I need to like effectively buy a studio and just make my setup in there. Triple 50-inch screen. Or one singular wraparound screen. Full motion rig. And have a separate one for, F1 racing as well. Maybe get like an F1 cockpit, that Tom has or something like that. And then have a dedicated rig for keyboard games. I need like 3 separate setups. One for trucking, one for racing, and then one for, and other stuff. I could do drifting on that and stuff. And then one for, obviously my keyboard stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just copy Tom's setup. But no, I don't have the funds for that. If someone wants to hook me up with Mr. Beast, then go ahead. And more to the point, my seat is on the highest setting at the moment, so if my setup wasn't on the top thing, this is how I would look. Which I can actually see everything I need to, but I can't see the bloody road. Like the only thing I have is, you see that thing on my bonnet. I'm just trying to keep that on the line. But this is fine. Sit on a book. I don't know why I would need to sit on a book when I can literally just drive like this. Oh yeah, that's the spirit. I can see where I'm going now, but the thing is, the top of my wheel is on the top of my monitor. You can't even see my face though. But this will hurt my back. This posture just is not good. Have I got the West Somerset Railway on Train Sim World? Yes, I had to get it when I got Thomas. I was watching Tom stream earlier for like 20 minutes. I think I was too as well, actually. You had like 100 people watching, but no one was really chatting. Like, I think that was like a good 5 minutes where I didn't see anyone say anything. And he had 100 people watching. I can have 23 people, chatting, and I can see people obviously, or 23 people on the stream, sorry, and I'm seeing people chatting. I just realised I need to be on that screen as well. Yeah, I know my face has disappeared. Oh gosh. He came in and he started the Monaco Grand Prix. Oh, I watched when it was at Imola. Yeah, this is what I mean, I think I kind of under-anticipated my screen when I, sort of got this set up. I knew I wanted to get this wheel, that's the thing. I knew it was going to be big. But then when I got it and compared it, to my actual monitor. And put it this way, my monitor's 23 inches, so yeah. Yes, I have seen LaserJet. I watched his Can I Stop a So-and-So with the Flying Scotsman series. Well, I mean, although I do cheer for Ferrari and Hamilton, I do still have a spot for, you know, I do still have a spot for Mercedes. So, you know, I'm not just all, you know, pure Hamilton, am I? You know. Is my truck actually powerful or not? I don't know. We got a purple video, nice. You cheer for Esteban, Pierre, George, and Oscar. Why Oscar? But I am glad to not see Verstappen there. It was your grand 60th yesterday, just telling you. Oh, awesome. Well, happy belated birthday to your, you know, to your gran. That is hard to do. It is Ferrari, after all. I'm playing Train Sim World 5 on my PS5 as we speak. Awesome. I do like Max, I forgot him. Lol. I'm pretty sure I have the best engine in my truck, but it really doesn't feel like I'm going... I mean, I know I have a heavy load, but... Apparently needs to stop at this weighing station. I'm surprised it's open at like 1 AM. My next SCR stream will most likely be on Saturday. Wait till Red Bull replaces Yuki Tsunoda with Nikita Mazepin. Red Bull would not do that. Plus, I'm pretty sure Nikita Mazepin was in the Ferrari family somehow. Apparently it's British Railways' birthday today. I didn't know that. Well, it's not the first yet. It will be in about 4 hours. Well, people have said that it's not my end that you're hearing an echo, so it has to be something your end. What that is, though, I do not know. Me too. I still remember that as well. Welcome back, Reese. I'm sort of trusting my truck around these corners. Oh! I thought it was impossible to flip these trucks. I guess with an oversized load though, it's a bit harder than it looks. Okay. That would have been catastrophic. I thought it was impossible to flip these things. Like, I can feel the weight. I can honestly just feel the weight. Lovely driving you in, biscuits. Well, if they were in the back of my truck or whatever, you know, they'll probably be broken right now and into pieces. Why was there a cow there? Airways, not railways. I don't even know what I... Wait, something I said? I don't know. Passing through Pendleton, is that? What a weird name. Pendleton. Lando is so bad on my career mode, he doesn't even have 50 points. Why doesn't he have 50 points? What is he doing? The ads fixed the issue. Ah, okay then, cool. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch puts on so many ads. Like, you know, obviously I enabled ads, but when I enabled ads, I didn't mean for it to be like 40 minutes worth of ads and like 20 minutes of stream time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish I could tell, you know, Twitch to, you know, look, one ad, you know, just like one ad, that's fine. You don't need to be showing my viewers 40 ads in one ad break. Alright? One ad is fine. Well, I mean, supporting is, you know, what it is there for, but... Seriously, I just had one. Obviously, you know, you are supporting the creator by watching the ads, you know, because by watching the ads, obviously, the streamer gets money. But yeah, I don't know why it needs to be so heavy ads. The supporting a football team is very controversial. Because the thing is that my uncle and, well, my uncle is basically a heavy supporter on Arsenal, which obviously makes me support them too. But the thing is that I don't cheer for them in a sense that, you know, for me to enjoy the game, they need to be winning every single time. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was going to sneeze. But the thing is that I just want to see a good game of football. That's it. Like, I honestly couldn't care less. You know, if Arsenal lose a game. And it's not supportive enough to this, you know, to the extent of that I need to watch all of their games. I feel like Lawson must have been like, that tastes like promotion when he heard the. So hold on. Crazy, if you say that you don't like watch football, then why have you been watching Thogdad? I haven't. That's where the quote came from. Hold on, this is weird. There's a train track here and then a train track 20 meters down the road. What is that about? That's America for you, Fetch. You're not wrong. The game is American Truck Simulator. You drive around America. There's a similar game called Euro Truck Simulator, which is, well, actually, to be fair, it's Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is basically the exact same, but that's based in Europe. This one is based in America. It's not fully America yet, but it's getting there. Like, you know, they're eventually going from coast to coast. It only goes to, like... It goes to Kansas so far. Yeah, and they're just releasing DLCs all the time. Trying to find the video, I saw the clip in, but it was like last week or so. Thing is, though, is that a few F1 fans like football too. I guess Crazy is just in that, you know, it's just in that place where he doesn't, obviously, like it. Obviously. Of course I remember the 10-hour stream. I don't think I'm ever gonna, you know... I swear it was some F1 video. Again, it probably wouldn't surprise me because... You know, it kind of feels that, you know, that like football and F1 are sort of linked in a way. You know, I'm fairly sure like Charles Leclerc actually, you know, plays in like a football team as well. Like when he's off in his winter break or whatever. I swear he plays a bit. If he's not that, then he's driving an F1 2018 and crashing out in Baku at the castle section again. Had to bring it up. Actually, that would have been F1 2019, wouldn't it? My bad. Yeah, it would make sense, because I'm fairly sure by that point in the season F1 2019 was out. I remember when I first got access to 2019, and I honestly thought I got it a day early. Because I'm fairly sure it said release date so-and-so and I got it a day early. This was when I used to get the normal version, alright? Not the deluxe edition. I remember getting it, and it was on a Thursday, because it came out on a Friday. And I was getting ready to go to dance, alright? I was ready to go to dance. I was just checking on things on my laptop at the time, because I had a laptop. And I saw that F1 2019 was out, so I played it for a bit. And then obviously I had to then go to dance, but... It was weird because, you know, I just wanted to, you know, play F1 2019, you know? Where am I going? Am I going this way? Don't you dare, pal. Oh. Oh! And Albon must be screaming George every day. I think he still does. I think it is Williams. You know, whenever he sees George on the track, he goes, George! Like, even when I think Albon is passing him in the Williams, because Ferrari are just that bad this season so far, I think every time he... Well, not Ferrari, you know, every time that George laps him, you know, he just goes like, George! Honestly, I find it hilarious how, like, at one point, you know, Albon was in the Red Bull. And then, you know, and, like, George is in the Williams. And now it's kind of like the other way around. You know, Albon's in the Williams, and now George is at one of the top teams. I think for 2026 we should race with lawnmowers round Monaco. Absolutely. I think that'll probably be the pinnacle of lawnmower motorsport. What's my favourite type of music? I don't really have one, to be honest. I kind of just like all music, but I think it's mostly like, probably like pop, hip hop, you know, that sort of, just basically music I can like vibe to. I like a bit of rock, I like a bit of, kind of like a bit of everything, to be honest. I'm not really a huge fan of like heavy metal though, or like rap. I don't know. There are some, obviously, you know, rap songs that I probably do like. Obviously, I'm fairly sure, you know, every song back in the day used to have like a rap verse in there. I did not line that up correctly. Fish, that's not containers, not the path. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to get the angle of my trailer you know, going the right way for when I turn in. This is what you do when it comes to trucking. It's all about angles and math and calculating the angle. So, you know, you kind of need to go wide and then swing it in. So then eventually, you know, when you get straightened out, your trailer behind you is almost heading in the right place. Because, you know, my trailer is now just like 90 degrees the other way. So I'm hoping by the time that I get closer to the thing, it should have straightened out a little bit. Welcome to trucking. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna say that Stroll will outscore and beat Alonso. Oh my days. I'll tell you what. I don't normally buy F1 merch, alright? But if Stroll does that, I will buy an Aston Martin shirt. Like I said, I don't normally buy F1 merch because obviously I don't know if I'll be the right size, which involves taking it back and getting another one or anything like that. But if Stroll beats Alonso this year, I'll just buy Aston Martin. I'll just buy an Aston Martin shirt. I probably won't wear it, but I don't know. Am I doing another job? I don't know. Currently, he is beating Alonso. Yeah, Alonso needs to step up, man. He needs to step up. I might as well do another job, shouldn't I? You know what? Let's do an external contract. It's been a while since we've done one, and we just can. We can because we will. Going to Oklahoma, taking a yard truck. Why do I actually kind of want to do that? Why do I actually want to do that? He's going to redo his 2022 start just even better. Thing is that 29 hours... I only have half an hour to do this stream. Go to Nebraska. I don't think I have one that ends in Nebraska, though. I mean, do we have any freight market ones to Nebraska? What would the Nebraska thing be? It would be NB, wouldn't it? I wish there was like a... I know there's a sort by thing, but I wish you could like filter by like destination, like place. So you could like select, because obviously CA is California, WA is Washington, UT is Utah, WY is Wyoming. I mean, that's close. ID is Idaho. OR is Oregon. Obviously, CO, Colorado. I don't think I'll have enough time to go to Nebraska, though. That's the thing. NV, Nevada. Wyoming, it could work. Again, the thing is, I don't think I have enough time. Oh, is it NE? Okay, so it's not NB. Wait, so does it take the first 2 letters of the thing then? Like the 2 first letters of the state? Do the Montana job you saw. That was... Oh, I don't know what it was. Where was it? I think it was actually in external contracts. We're gonna be limited. My granddad built his own miniature railway in his 26-acre garden. Oh, awesome. In some ways, though, I kind of enjoy these, you know, quieter streams. Texas is TX, New York is NY, New Jersey is NJ, Rhode Island is RL, Louisiana is LA, for example. So I'm kind of surprised that, you know, like, other ones it's not like half of the word. Oh my god, where am I going? Time for some F1 manager. I can still remember though, I think it was about a week ago on our Euro Truck stream. I think we got up to like 32 viewers at one point. Your has save. I really need to get to the end of my career so then we can install the F125 mod. I think that'll really spice things up. But I think I said I was going to do a Train Sim World 5 stream instead. Can you say Worcestershire? There you go. At least I believe that's how you say it. I wish Arav would have done a has save for his new career, but more people went Williams. I thought it was Worcestershire. I think there isn't really a proper way of saying it. I think people just say it's close enough. Thing is that geography isn't all about, you know, learning the globe and like learning names. What I learned in geography is case studies of Bangladesh floods and stuff. Why do we need to know about that? That's more history. That's something that doesn't even bother me. I need to know where I need to go in the world. You know, if I wanted to know about case studies in Bangladesh, I would have gone for history. Do you know what I mean? I didn't sign up to geography to learn about the floods in Bangladesh. I signed up to geography because I want to learn, you know, I want to learn about the globe. You learn about population industries, which is business studies. You know, they need to be more specific about what you're actually going to learn in those subjects. Or clearly state, this is not geography that you think it is. We learn about globalization, Europe, and resources, and Anthony the question quality lol, not a red flag, just severe damage. Oh god. My geography taught me about Grangemouth oil plant or whatever it was. I don't even care about oil plants. You know, that's what I mean. They teach you about things that you don't even need to learn about. You know, the thing is about history, you know, it's a very touch and go subject. But the thing is like, why do I need to know what happened in the past? That's gone. That was their problems. We need to move forward now. We're not going to get, you know, we're not going to get anywhere in life if we don't look forward. You know, why are you teaching me about this? We need to go forward in life, not backwards. I know, obviously, oh, the world's like what it was today because of that. I don't really care! I couldn't care less. Maybe it's just a me thing, I don't know. But honestly, I couldn't care less about history and stuff. Like, I'm fairly sure when I did my GCSE for the last thing of my history thing, I didn't write a single thing on the paper. Because A, it was because I had a year of history before I took the exam. It wasn't my choice to even learn history in the first place as well. But secondly, obviously, just having all of the other exams as well, I just kind of got burnt out. All I care about is geography and countries because I'm a whiz at them. Fair enough. I was more of a sporty person, so any time I saw a sport thing, yeah, absolutely. I think it even got to the point that our Monday sports lesson, all we did is just train. Because I think everyone that was on that course was part of the football team. So, although obviously we had to do theory at some times, you know, learn about how the body functions, which doesn't make sense because that should have been biology. Which again I did take, but only had like 2 years of it. Okay, that doesn't matter. You know, we still had to go through it, but other than that, you know, we were just training for the, you know, for football matches. I think there was only one person that wasn't part of the football team, so they just basically got a free period. And then the sort of sport that we had on Friday afternoons, you know, that was a bit more chilled out as well. That basically either involved a football, hockey, or something that they were doing in the gym. Not gym, the thing. The hall, as you call it at school. Cooking, I did that as well. I'm pretty sure that was on a either Wednesday or a Thursday, I can't remember. I think Thursdays were actually like the days that I absolutely hated. Because it was like all of my all of my worst subjects were on that day. We were doing frisbee on PE on Wednesday, now it's dancing. I don't mind dancing. We're almost at 100 million subs in RoadTube Live too. Awesome. German, maths, PE and IT. Oh, do they actually call it? Oh my days. Oh, that's the thing. They call it English in the UK. But they call it German in Germany. Seriously. In America, do they call it American or something? Or do they call it English? I think back in the good old days, I think they even called it literacy. Like, that is literally the worst lesson ever. Yeah, they got it too childish and we had to move it up to English. Which sounds just as childish as the first one. But you just grow up to learn with it. Honestly though, my school was kind of weird when it came to that sort of stuff. Because the thing is, I know this is going to sound a little bit weird, but honestly, it was so weird. But honestly, I was still learning how to add numbers in year 9. I'm going to be honest in saying that. In year 9, I was still learning how to add numbers. And the more weird person is that people genuinely had no idea how to do it. Like, people genuinely had no idea how to add numbers. Yeah, you were doing equations. We didn't know them. We didn't start doing that until year 10. Like, I went straight from, like, knowing how to add numbers straight to doing, like, x plus b. What's that? I don't know. We literally went through, like, every single formula within, like, a month. And I literally had no idea what I was doing by the end of it. Well, literally my point. I think it did eventually get to the point, though, that the teacher kind of recognised that I was smart and put me with someone else who was, who was quite intelligent as well. And both me and him went through, like, the GCSE, like, type book thing that we had. I literally remember the classroom that we sat in for that as well. We had, like, no maths for, like, half the year in year 8 because our teacher was absent. That's another thing as well, like, when your teacher's off. It's so weird to, like, have a replacement. I kind of enjoyed one of our replacements, though. Like, I swear once we had science and our normal science teacher couldn't make it, so we had someone else. And it was so weird. I think I've told this story already. But the thing is, to demonstrate kinetic energy, he stood on a chair and jumped off it. Like, it's the most stupid thing, but because it's that stupid, it sticks with you for the rest of your life. Like, he got on a chair and jumped off it and said, I just created kinetic energy. But the thing is, that's not the reason I remember it. The reason I remember it is because the health and safety expert was in the same room he did that. Like, everything just fell into the wrong place. Yeah, literally jumps off a chair. That's kinetic energy. Honestly, it was probably one of the best 2 minutes of my life in school. It was so stupid that it was hilarious. I did like some of the school trips we went on though. You know, like when we went to the Space Center in Leicester. Teacher knew I had been there a lot, so basically let me and my friend go off on my own. Just told me where to meet up at the end of the day, where usually you would have to have a teacher with you. I remember going to a park. Again, I knew everything around that park. Although, to be fair, when I went there, it changed, but I still knew what was around there. I also remember well, funnily enough, I don't know how this happened, but somehow we went to Silverstone in 2016. I think it was like it wasn't a free practice session because obviously it wasn't busy at all. I think it was like a testing sort of like day, but it did have the actual F1 drivers there. Not all of them, like Lewis Hamilton wasn't there. I think Sergei Sorokin was there. I think the Haas drivers were there. I can't fully remember exactly who it was. But again, I remember it. And obviously back then the cars were loud. Obviously, you know, we had many more school trips as well. I also remember we went to, I think it was called Cosmo in Nottingham. Because, you know, there was like an all-you-can-eat buffet thing there. And because I know my way around Nottingham, you know, a little bit. Because I used to go there quite a bit, you know, back in the day. Again, I say back in the day. I was literally pointing the teacher where to go. You know, I was like asking, so where are you parking? Okay, yeah, so you need to go down there, and then you need to take a left at into Victoria Centre, whatever it was called back then. You know, I just knew my way around there. But going to there, I didn't have a clue. But like when we started getting, you know, going into Nottingham, I was like, ah, right, this is where we are. So yeah, I don't know. I just have a weird way of just knowing where to go. Like, when when I used to get a taxi to school, like, honestly, I don't know why they put their faith in me here. But there was a driver that literally had no clue of where they were going. The only person that knew where to go was like the other person, you know, that was handling the passengers. Like, why weren't they driving? Do you know what I mean? So what I had to do is I had to get into the front and direct the driver where to go. Because I knew all of the stops. And I think at the end of that, they kind of knew, yeah, this guy knows where he's going. Again, I don't know why they put their trust in me. Like, I honestly could have taken them back home. But at that point, I wasn't that, you know, evil. So, I did what I was told. Tomorrow you got English, physics, and something else. Tomorrow I've most likely got... I hope my FSR2 will coming. Recording a video, editing the video, sleep. So you're evil nowadays. I mean, I definitely have my, you know, evil side, but yeah, not normally. Not normally. Oh, I also need to do the track notes and things for my team for Suzuka. The thing is, though, is that because I've never really done Suzuka on F124, I don't really know how I can talk to my team about that track because I've never done it. Like, I don't know where to use ERS around Suzuka. Like, I think I've only done it once. I don't know what the strategy even is. Like, honestly, the best things I can tell them is just the best places to overtake. Because I've not done Suzuka at all. So, honestly, I'm just going to tell them that, and I might just leave someone else in the team that's actually done Japan to tell them the ERS usage guide and things like that. Tomorrow you got a shouty teacher and assembly. Oh, honestly, don't get me started with shouting. Honestly. Oh, there was someone who obviously used to get, you know, kind of mischievous in our class. I'm not going to say it. And they used to get into trouble quite a lot. I think this was 9 AM. And they'd already been mischievous. So we obviously needed, you know, further assistance in the class. He was taken out of the class and into a side room that was away from our class. And then all of a sudden, we just started hearing shouting. Like, and I don't mean shouting, like literally bellowing their words. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was so loud. Like, we could even hear it here. Like, it was scarily loud. Like, I was even frightened myself, and I wasn't even the one being told off. I think even our teacher was like trying to stop herself from laughing. It was that loud. You don't even sing church hymns. Neither did we. We didn't really do anything like that. In my old school we did. Like the first school I went to, we did. And then halfway through my primary school, I was at one school and we didn't do it. And we did do it there because we were literally right next to a church. But then, ever since ever since I transferred school, I didn't do anything. Like, that was it. I find it so strange, you know, I was at that school for like a year and a half. Yeah, I basically transferred because at the time I was going to a mainstream school, and it was getting a bit too hectic for me. You know, I think that I needed support during school, so I basically transferred to a school that specialised in special needs. There were many school options I could have gone to. And I did like a few that were, you know, around my area, but like, I'm fairly sure, you know, when I visited one school, they said, you know, we only have like 2 pupils. Like, that's the school I want to go to. But then we visited, you know, this other school, and you know that basically had everything that I needed. Your school sung hymns and stuff every Tuesday. I used to do it every day because it was a very sort of like, you know, it was like a very religious school, I think. Have I ever been to Kent or East Sussex Railway? Not the railways, but I have been to Kent before. I can't remember when, but I know I've definitely been there. The thing that was weird about though is that when I did transfer schools, is that the year that I was supposed to be was already overcrowded, so I basically had to go to the year below, basically doing that. But the thing is that I shouldn't have been in there in the first place. And I think, honestly, again, in that school in year 5, they were learning how to pronounce vowels. Like, please tell me that, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was a school thing or just like, I don't even know. But like in year 5, when they could talk, they were learning how to pronounce vowels. Honestly, no, it was boring. I was there just having a laugh. Like when they were doing A, I was saying A instead of A. B, I was saying B when you know, when everyone else was saying B. C, again, I was saying C. They were saying K. Like, I was just having a laugh. But it got very boring. Until the teacher realised that we had a computer in the back that me and someone else could have used. So we used that and we just did higher level. Again, that was so restrictive as well, though. And I think, I'm honestly, I'm going to sound stupid in saying this, but honestly, I think that really held me back. I think that has really held me back. Because I don't think I had enough time to learn, like, I'm in the wrong lane here. I don't think I had sufficient time to sort of learn what I was actually trying to learn. And it was basically getting sort of forced down my throat, like, at the worst possible time as well. And I think, you know, I just got overwhelmed by that. And then obviously then I had to do a GCSE of it. And I think that's kind of what led me to, you know, not really doing the best that I probably could have. And yeah, I think it's why I struggle a lot when I'm like writing words and things, because although I did learn a lot in English when I went to college, that's kind of really why I'm sort of okay with writing now. You know, like I said, you know, in year 9, I was still learning how to add numbers. Divide numbers, multiply numbers, subtract numbers. I didn't even think I heard of the term BODMAS until I was in like year 10. You know what I mean? I just feel like I was being held back. The good thing, though, is that when I was in year 5 at that school, I went on all of the trips that the year 6s went on. Which wasn't the case when I was technically in year 5 in the year 4 class. But, you know, when year 6 had swimming, I was going with them. When they had a thing, I went with them. Like, I remember one time when they went kayaking, I went with them to that. I think there was even one class that I actually joined them for as well. But yeah. Obviously I know that, you know, special needs children, you know, do learn stuff at like a different speed. But honestly, it just feels weird, you know, in year 3 and 4 I was spelling, and then I went to year 5 and then I was learning how to pronounce vowels. Like, that is a huge downgrade. I mean, it is sort of working. Maybe it's just because you're using it too frequently. It's not really having enough time to sort of like register. Your morning tomorrow is decent. P1 geography, P2 English, P3 science. Yeah, how many subjects do you guys get a day, by the way? Like, how many subjects? You get 7. Because I only had 4. Yeah, 3 to 4. Because what happened with what happened with us is we had one subject, and then we had a break. You go to the playground and you do whatever you want. 6, 7 including form. You get 5, 3 on Monday and Fridays, and 4 with the other ones. But the thing is that, to be fair, we do spread ours out over like 6 hours. But yeah, and each one is like an hour long. So we go for one subject, then we have a break. And then after break, it's 2 subjects back to back. And then you have lunch, and then you have one more subject at the end. That was when I was in secondary school. In primary school, I can't remember. I think it was one subject. And then we had, but I think it went on for a bit longer. Then we had a break, and then we had a break. Then we had one more subject, and then it was lunch. And then I think we had 2 subjects in the evening. But I can't remember. I also think we had like a second break as well, maybe. But that time we didn't go to the playground. Mine goes like this: P1 break, P2, P3 lunch, P4, P5, P6, Monday only. You have 3 lessons. My Monday schedule, I'm fairly sure, it wasn't a particularly fun subject in the morning, but then the 2 periods back to back between lunch and break was... break and lunch was sport, which I liked. Yes, tomorrow should be British Railway. I can't remember what Tuesdays was. Can't remember Thursdays. Can't remember Wednesdays. I can't remember Friday until the evening thing, which was PE. I still remember though when I was in the panto and it was on a Friday, I had a morning performance on a Friday. And obviously I get so hot when I was in that suit. And I remember finishing and I was just like, can I just go home? Because, you know, the lesson that we're doing is PE. I don't learn anything in that. But they said, you know, you have to go to school, you know, it'll be on your, you know, attendance. Honestly, back then I couldn't care. I really couldn't care. But obviously, you know, it's part of the law, so I kind of had to. So yeah. But I had to go back to do PE. And I'm fairly sure it was like 10 degrees. Well, not even that. It was probably like singular digits. And because I was so hot, I played hockey in just probably my t-shirt because I was just that hot. And everyone else is in coats. And I was like, guys, it's boiling. Why are you wearing coats? I do remember though is that I think it was when I was in year 10 and year 11 there was also another class that was going on. Oh, I accidentally pressed the parking brake, not my cruise control thing. There was another class that everyone that pretty much everyone in my class went on, apart from me and one other person. And it was so weird because after lunch you get like 15 minutes, you know, do like the register and things like that. Because there was only two people, you know, in our class, obviously including me, the register took 10 seconds. And then we had like 13 minutes to kill. And I kid you not when I say this, we watched my videos. I'm not joking. Like, I was doing YouTube back then and we literally watched my videos. I don't know why. But we literally watched my videos. Obviously, back then, you know, it wasn't what my channel is now. If you go back and look what videos I was creating, you know, like 7-8 years ago, those were the videos we were watching. I also remember some sort of sport thing that was going on in, like, the holidays. Okay, right, well, we didn't really watch those. But the thing is that in those sport things that we were doing, again, we were watching my videos in breaks. And we were watching one where, you know, where I did like a train thing. And the teacher was very impressed that when I said the name of the train, because he didn't know how I did it. You know, he just thought I was just spewing out numbers or whatnot. And it somehow matched the train that was, you know, that was actually the train. Obviously, I was reading the number off the front of the train. Because that's what trains have. But the teacher then looked up the train class and saw it identical and it was just like, how the hell did you work that out? And I was actually... It's on the train. I think there was another video that we watched as well. And in that video I had the clock, our kitchen clock, you know, in it. And for some reason it was the exact same clock that was in the classroom that I was sat in. Honestly, it was the exact clock. And I even never noticed it until he pointed that out. I never noticed that the clocks were identical. But it was like the same clock. Not obviously it wasn't stolen from my house, but you know what, it was the same design and same company. Not obviously the exact same clock. You know what I mean by that. I can't remember which train it was, because like I said, I can't remember what video it was that we were watching at the time. How am I going to get it in there? I basically need to go into the grass for that. But yeah. That's a few stories about my school life. And obviously became head boy as well. If you don't know what head boy is, it's basically effectively... Well, I don't really know, basically. I think it's basically like the most important boy in the school or something like that. You know, like you and the head girl sort of like run the school in a way. You know, like student council, things like that. You're basically the head of that. Like parents' evenings, I was meeting them at the door, which is weird because I'm not sociable. I'm actually kind of surprised that I did that. It's your first try as well. But yeah. Yes, it'll be a normal Roblox stream. Hey, I think I like it. What's that supposed to reference? I was so confused why my MD... Oh, why your drivers were so slow and I didn't realise I still had them on Harvest ERS. Would you survive in my school with 90-minute classes? 90-minute classes. If there was like a TA to them, I think. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now because it's past 9 PM and I should have ended already. So if you did enjoy the stream and you want to see more, obviously it won't be with trucking until next week, which will be on ATS 2. Then make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Obviously tomorrow will be British Railways, Wednesday will be Roblox, Thursday will be Game of My Choice / XRS. Again, I don't know if I'm actually doing that. Would you do a My Team career mode on F125? I don't know yet. I don't know. I would like to, but I don't know. Minecraft on Friday, and then obviously Saturday SCR, and Sunday Roblox. So yeah, but apart from that, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, like I said. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.